Hello and welcome to the Parting Shot with H. Alan Scott. I am, of course, H. Alan Scott. And the end credits for this week are all about your favorite English teacher and your favorite gym teacher. No, that's not the setup for a very inappropriate film. It is the engagement of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. And to break it all down with me this week is one of my favorite people who I feel like maybe has things to say about Taylor Swift. It is my good friend, John Arthur Hill. Hello, John.
Oh, there's nowhere I would rather be on the planet.
John knows this about me. I am not a music person. I don't understand music. It is not in my wheelhouse of knowledge and language. But John, you know music. You have a background in, well, musical theater, and you enjoy music, correct?
And I'm a singer-songwriter.
Yes. So you do the things that I can't do, that I also don't understand, but I support and love because I'm your friend.
I do find it a little bit suspect and a little bit of a red flag being your friend that you aren't a music person, but I'm going to look past it. You don't like dogs either, right?
I just don't care. No, I don't like dog people. I like dogs. I don't like dog owners.
I hear you.
I think dog owners are bad people who are not bad people. I think they're annoying because they'll like to do the thing where they want you to think their dog is cute when it's like, I'll let you know if I think your dog's cute. You don't have to prompt it. Like,
it's manipulative.
Yes,
yeah.
It is. There's cat people are just like, let the cats be cats. Like, cat people are just, I think, chill.
Whereas you know who's a cat person?
Who?
Taylor Swift.
Oh, there we go. Full circle. So maybe I should start listening to Taylor Swift. I mean,
she's a big cat person.
I know some of her stuff. But so, okay, first off, I want to get, well, let me just say hello. I love you so much. You are a good friend.
I love you too. Thank you for having me.
Everyone should follow John Hill. John and we have the most inappropriate friendship in the world, and I love him so very much. You can listen to his SiriusXM show every day, right? Every day.
Show Andy Cohen and I are live every morning. We're off right now, so this is great. I haven't been able to talk about this with anybody, so this is fresh for me. So we're off for another week and a half or a couple weeks, and then we're back. But that's Monday through Thursday, and then my show, the John Hill Show, is Tuesdays live at 8 a.m.
Which you can listen to on SiriusXM. You can sometimes hear me on it. You can also subscribe to John's podcast, Show Pony. John is all over the place, and I highly encourage everyone to go listen, watch, and do all the things that you do.
Thank you for that. Yeah.
Yes. And coming to a city near you probably sometime soon, because you're always doing live shows.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. I'm currently bouncing around. But I should also say a little bit of an insider thing per Miss Swift is that one of my very best friends is and has been and currently is one of her backup singers.
Oh, who?
Camila Marshall. Yeah, she was in the original cast of Hairspray on Broadway with me. She was one of the original Dynamites, which might mean something to some people who are Broadway fans. She's major. She's been backing her up since I want to say 2009, 10, 11, around there.
You know what I will say about Taylor Swift is a good business person. She takes care of her people. You remember during the last tour, the Eras tour, when she gave bonuses to even
the truck drivers,
everybody, and most artists aren't looking at the truck drivers, and Taylor Swift is like, no, everyone's getting a bonus.
And my other friend Dave is the musical director for the Eras tour, and he's one of her musical directors for her albums. And he is married to Shayna Steele, who was also in the original cast of Hairspray on Broadway. So Shayna, Camila,
what you're saying is you think then because it's Hollywood, you're friends with Taylor Swift.
I'm saying that I am Taylor Swift.
No way.
I am her.
I've seen the pictures. So John. Quite literally in front of our eyes since 2023. And
weren't they already engaged?
I mean, that's what I kept thinking, because it was like she was at the football games and he was on stage at the shows, and then they were going to dinners and it was all smoochy flower dresses, and it was just like nonstop stuff. And so we've had a front row seat to their love affair since the very beginning. So in a weird way, even though the engagement was breaking news, and I do want to talk to you a little bit about that and the state of our world. That's breaking news, but in a weird way, I'm kind of like, are we shocked, y'all? I mean, like this.
Well,
like, you know,
I just keep forgetting about it. You know, that we thought it was going to happen at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And then, and I didn't care then. Listen, I want her to be happy. I want her to find happiness. I really like the two of them.
I think your friends employed.
That's right.
Yes.
And by the way, side note, when I talk to my friends who are very closely working with her, they don't spill a lot because I'm sure there's NDA'd boots the house down.
Yeah.
But everything is, they love her.
Of course they do. Of course.
Right, but like I think she's like a great not only businessman and
she's a good person.
Artist. I think she does take care of her people, and like because these girls have backed up other people. And like your friend
talking about them.
Well, Camila also backed up Bette Midler, and she loved her, that's your friend.
That's my girl. That's my friend. I have stuff over there of her that she sent me.
I want Taylor to be happy. Listen, girl, as you know, I'm pushing 50. I am a gay old queen, and I love her. I love a singer-songwriter. I love the music. I'm happy for her. Go off. Yeah. But I am not riveted by the tabloid of it all.
Yeah, I hear you.
I don't care.
I also want everyone in the comments to sound off on how John just said he's pushing 50 and does not look pushing 50 at all.
Well, that's because I have my very
in the comments.
I have my very expensive French lady solid serum from Bonjour.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. John, that's the other thing. John and I's text thread goes from highly inappropriate to wait, what makeup are you using tonight?
Yeah.
Like, it quite literally is the spectrum, and that's why I love us. No, back to Taylor Swift. So with Taylor. Here's the thing about Taylor that I think the moment that I became, I wouldn't say a fan of Taylor because it's hard for me to say I'm a fan of any music artist because I just don't care enough. But the moment that I grew respect for Taylor was when she had that she either got sued or was suing some guy who touched her inappropriately.
Right.
And she gave testimony at that trial that was just like bad. And really, she went out of her way to hold someone accountable for doing something wrong. Because that man, I think it was like it went in her favor. Was that he did something? I don't know. It's all alleged, so I don't know any of the details.
Well, didn't she also sue him for $1?
Yes, it was for $1 because it was on principle.
I love that.
And that's what made me respect her. Was like that. And then of course over the years, the whole giving the bonuses to the truck drivers and the people saying, I mean, I really do. I've always said with dating, like the first sign that someone's a good person is how much they tip a waiter or saying thank you, or they're kind to wait staff and stuff.
Absolutely. God.
And Taylor Swift is that kind of person to me in that, like, it does seem like she genuinely is normal in the craziest of ways because she's a gazillionaire who is like the most famous woman in the world.
She's classy.
Yes, she's classy. And so
it takes a classy lady to get into a suitcase and be wheeled out of a place so the paparazzi don't know you're there. It takes class.
It's class.
I don't leave a building unless it's in a suitcase, and neither do my dates.
Well, that's a Ryan Murphy movie waiting to be made.
And they never get out of the suitcase. And the suitcase goes straight to the bottom of a river, yeah.
No, but so with that said, when she posted on Instagram her engagement news with Travis Kelce, I was watching it live. I remember I was watching CNN as I do, and it was just sort of like breaking news. Reporters stopped what they were doing, and it was almost as if they were so glad to not talk about Trump for like 5 minutes. For like 5 minutes. They were like, Taylor Swift! Like, it was just so exciting for them.
You're right. And I mean, and listen, I was also glad to have that kind of news. Yeah, and I much more care about the announcement than I do about him. You know, I want him to go away.
I mean, of course, I think it was when they were doing some sort of like department meeting or something, and so there were reporters asking him questions when the engagement. Well, the timing was perfect, but they asked him his thoughts on the engagement, and he was like, "I wish them well," which is like good, whatever. I'm glad he didn't go low like he.
Well, that's nice
in the past with Taylor Swift.
Yeah, what do you call her? Ugly? What do you call her? Untalented? Ugly?
All the things. I don't know. Like, it's like pick a list. All the above. Yeah. But it was the breaking news moment, and I want to ask you then, there are very few pop stars in the world right now, especially at the state of pop, which is not what it was in 1990 with like Madonna and Prince and Michael Jackson, etc. That news like that would be breaking news. Can you think of any other, maybe Beyonce, but any other pop star that would have a normal life moment be breaking news on CNN?
It depends on the life moment. I think an engagement for her is headline news, because her personal life is headline news for these hordes of people who are Swifties. But I'm just going through the list. I think a huge life update from Beyonce would be headline news, but actually
like a divorce or something.
A divorce, like that would, but like if they were like, oh hey, Beyonce's pregnant again, it wouldn't have this much. They would be like, oh, that's great. But like this was everywhere, and it is on everyone's
Can you imagine
lips.
when Taylor gets pregnant?
It's going to be worse.
I mean, well, I'm already imagining in the months to come, because in a strange way, now I wasn't alive. You were. I wasn't alive when Princess Diana and Prince Charles got married. And
was I alive? When was that?
You're older than me, so it has to have been.
How much old are you? Am I 5 years older than you?
You're a couple years older than me, and so they were married in 1980 or 81.
I was 3. Okay, I was 3. I remember it well. I was smoking a cigarette.
No, so like, and I liken it to, we don't have a wedding to really look forward. We haven't had a wedding to look forward to in years, either from the royal family or from a celebrity. And
she's our royalty.
She is our royalty. And so the preparation for this wedding is going to dominate pop culture news on a level that is going to be insane. From the guest list to the bachelorette party to the dress.
You know what? The kids nowadays, they won't remember, but when I was a child, before you were born, and when you were born and we were like, 10, I feel like we had this kind of situation in the tabloids all the time. Elizabeth Taylor weddings, Cher was getting engaged. That was always the, like, and we've had a few years off from that because the news is so scattered because of social media.
Madonna and Sean Penn's wedding.
God.
They were like, I mean, I was only a child then, but there was like, I've since seen the pictures online. There has like helicopters hovering above, or even when I remember I was listening to the Barbra Streisand album or audiobook, and she was talking about her wedding and how she called the Los Angeles Times. She was like, I would just ask if you could not have the helicopters come so close to the edge for at least an hour, because it's creating a lot of noise in our living room.
Wow, that's really good.
They didn't listen.
No.
I love that. God, that book, it took me 14 years to get through, but it was the best 14 years.
It took me 2 months.
Oh my God.
And I miss it. I miss it every day.
I miss it every day too. Every day I miss it. Oh my God.
Now, do you, sorry for the sidetrack, but do you drive?
Yes, I drive.
You drive. Okay. Some people in LA don't.
I drive. Yeah, my boyfriend doesn't drive.
I loved listening to that while driving through LA traffic. It took away my road rage for once in my life. I didn't want to shoot people. Her calming tones.
See, I don't have road rage. I don't mind traffic.
I used to not mind it. I don't know what it is.
You know what I do during traffic?
Listen to Taylor Swift?
No, I listen to you. Or
I love
really
you.
Do. It doesn't, like, traffic doesn't bother me at all, really, because I have so many wonderful friends who have so many wonderful shows that I listen to that I can just kind of, and then what I do is I send, which John has also been privy to this, I send fully inappropriate voice messages, either reacting to something I've seen or heard online or in a podcast, and then I send them out. So yeah, so I don't have traffic problems.
Well, I aspire to be more like you. I was gonna say the photo is beautiful. The Taylor and Travis,
it was gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
It was a great announcement. It was cute. The whole English teacher, gym teacher thing, like
it's
that
cute.
That was cute. It was a little, and we'll get to this, but it was a little Cracker Barrel-y, like hometowny. That was a little. But, I don't know, but
I mean, she is
that. She's pumpkin spice latte.
She's NFL. She's Monday Night Football, bitch.
Yeah, she's all of the things. And the thing is, too, I don't know when. I don't think they've set a date yet. But if you think about it, we have Taylor Swift. So she announces the engagement, right? And then I don't know sports or anything, but I've heard that like football starts up soon or something.
Oh God, you're talking to the wrong person. I don't know. I think fall is because like people around Christmas time are watching football. Yeah. Okay.
So For that starts soon. And then Taylor Swift has her new album, The Last Showgirl, starting October. And then, wait for it, Travis Kelce's mother appears on Traitors in January or whenever that launches. And so we're going to have, and Taylor Swift is going to respond to her future mother-in-law on Traitors.
I'm paralyzed right now.
Right? Like, we are going to have non-stop engagement-related news for
I
the
will
next
never
year.
Yeah, I will never not look at Mrs. Kelce and his mom and not think of Bruce Valanche. He made that joke, and it's all I can see. He's like, I'm Donna Kelce.
Some context. Bruce Valanche is a fantastic, wonderful, iconic comedy writer, comedian, actor even. Was in Hairspray. Were you in Hairspray with Bruce?
Yes, I was.
Yeah. And because John was in Hairspray, original Broadway run.
Yeah.
And so Bruce Valanche is incredible. I need to tell you a story about Bruce Valanche someday. But Bruce Valanche is incredible. Also comedy writer for Bette Midler.
Bette Midler. Yeah.
But no, he's very Travis Kelce's mom.
It's so funny. And so when I see her, I'm like, okay, there's Bruce. I am going to be riveted by Traitors. It's my favorite show. And oh man.
Have you auditioned for the season?
Well,
you should do it.
I'm not a celebrity, so it's been celebrity only, but they just recently announced that they were going to let regular people on.
That's what I'm asking you. Have you auditioned?
I haven't auditioned.
Not to say that you aren't a celebrity, but
but I'm not. Listen, I've tried that route, and they're like, you're not famous enough. Yeah. Andy tried to get me on. He's like, oh, hey, you should look at John, my co-host. And they were like, yeah, we try to get people with bigger profile. Oh, womp womp.
Well, speaking of, I need to get Andy to notice me. I'm a Jew from St. Louis. I'm a homosexual Jew from St. Louis. How have you never told him about me, John?
And also, you have so much to talk about.
I'm just saying, John.
I know.
You're the connector here. You need to make the moth to a flame situation happen.
I've been trying. She's got those kids.
I need to get Andy in the magazine.
I know.
I know.
He would love you. He would love you so much.
You can make it happen. But okay, so with Taylor Swift, are you excited for then what's to come for the next year? Because there's going to be a lot of things to talk about.
I have had Taylor Swift fatigue for 2 years.
I'm worried about that.
So,
I'm worried about that. Yeah.
Fine. Okay. Here's who I'm excited about. Lady freaking Gaga.
Oh, what about her?
I just think she's the best pop star.
Well, and she also has a wedding coming up too, because she's engaged as well. Has a crazy big rock.
People don't care as much, but that's normal.
I kind of think that's cool.
Me too.
I also like that she's marrying, no shade, but like the most normal of dudes. Like,
I find that so hot though.
He is so, like, he looks uncomfortable outdoors. I can relate to that. He has a normal sized body. I can definitely relate to that. It just seems like he's a normal human being. I'm sure he's related or has someone who's a millionaire or whatever, but like, it looks like a normal human being. And I love that Lady Gaga's like, yeah, I'm going to feed you some pasta and we're going to call it a night.
Yes. That's the way it needs to be. Yeah. So,
I think so.
That's what I'm excited about. Listen, I'm going to be paying attention, but I've crossed the threshold into adulthood where I'm going to leave the fandom and the standom to the young queens of this world.
But John, this is what you do for a living. You think you're not going to talk about this with Andy Cohen on your little radio show?
Yep. The luxury of our show is that we get to be two old queens who are like, ugh, girl, we're over it.
Yeah, that's true. But you know Andy's going to talk about it the second Taylor Swift maybe decides to come on Watch What Happens Live.
Totally.
Totally.
She should, by the way. She should be a bartender.
Oh, well, that's what I've tried to be. I don't think she could be a bartender. I think Mama Kelce could be a bartender, which she probably has been. Maybe
or you be the bartender and she is the guest.
Nah, see, I have to be there when Bette Midler's there.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, we're going to work this out. But yes, I'm excited.
Tell Andy about me. God, John.
I'm working on it.
So, okay, last thing I need to talk to you about before we end things. Cracker Barrel. You're from Florida, so of course you understand Cracker Barrel.
I'm from Texas.
Texas. Wait, why did I think Florida? Did you live in Florida ever?
My sister lives there. But I grew up going to Cracker Barrel, and I think this is the stupidest, dumbest thing I have ever witnessed in my life. And I've witnessed a lot of dumb stuff.
Okay, so you grew up going to Cracker Barrel. I didn't grow up going to Cracker Barrel, but my family loves Cracker Barrel, and they go to Cracker Barrel all the time in St. Louis, Missouri. Like all the time.
Dumbest. So people think that it's trans because they took the old man, like the ugly logo off.
Is that why they were angry? Because of trans stuff?
they think that it's woke to take off the old man and the barrel and just have the name.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I didn't get the woke argument of it all. I mean, I understand
Me,
I understand outrage. I understand the outrage because people do fear change like that. I think it's a little crazy, the outrage, but I do understand whenever there's a sudden change to something that we're so used to. I get it. The woke part, I don't understand.
well, they're kind of claiming that it's like, oh, it's such an American looking image and you're taking that off, that, but like maybe they just wanted to clean up the logo. I'm
I
not
mean,
an advertiser,
it
but
was a little busy, but also
it's
too,
busy.
like one of the things I didn't care about the logo part of it, but I did care about them updating the insides of the restaurant so that there literally
Right.
was like sleds hanging from the ceiling.
Girl, I know.
Like from the ceiling, literally walking into a Cracker Barrel restaurant was like walking into an episode of Hoarders.
A hoarder's paradise.
It was a
Yes.
hoarder's paradise where you
Mhm.
could get bacon for very little money.
And there were dead cats. You know there were dead cats.
You
You
think
know what
there
I
are
mean?
dead cats?
I'm sure in the floorboards, there's always a dead cat in a hoarder's home. I don't know. I just think like it's also I am fixated on the logo. You know, like it's not aspirational to have a crusty old man sitting in a chair next to a barrel of cheese. Get me out of here. I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here.
Well, also the old man wasn't. I don't think he was there from the beginning or something. I think he was added like midway through or something. If I
Uncle
remember
Herschel.
reading.
We should call him
Yeah,
by his
because
name, Uncle Herschel.
Uncle Herschel, and he's related to the something with the business. I forget. There
Whatever.
is a
Uncle
connection
Herschel.
with Uncle Herschel.
Maybe Uncle Herschel was F to M.
Well,
We don't
I'm
know.
saying Herschel, probably Jewish. Just saying.
Oh my God, you're right. You know what?
Saying.
I think they've added latkes to the Cracker Barrel big lumberjack breakfast. It's lumberjack breakfast with bacon with no bacon.
Okay, I'm not. You know me. I'm not a masculine person at all. I'm not.
But you love a lumberjack.
Oh my God, I love a lumberjack breakfast.
Me too. Because you get a little bit of everything.
Wait, can we go to a Cracker Barrel someday?
Well, now that it's for gays, sure.
Oh yeah, for a while there they didn't like the gays or
now it's ours.
Color, but now I think they're okay with it. Every time I go to Cracker Barrel in St. Louis, Missouri, they're always like, "Look at me, I'm funny." Like so,
totally.
So there's definitely there. We're gonna go to Cracker Barrel someday.
I've never known them to be hateful to gays. I know that at one point they asked on their job application, "Are you gay?"
And
then they took it off. And I feel like, okay, great, they took the note. Let's move on.
Wow. I didn't know Cracker Barrel was as forward as I am because I do that
If you even talk to me, I get you an application. Are you gay? And if you say no, I rip up the application. I set it on fire. I throw the ashes in your face.
We're done. John Arthur Hill, I love you so much. Where can people follow you, listen to you, go to your shows, do all the things?
Yeah, just go to the Instagram. Go to John Arthur Hill. All the information is there. Serious in the mornings, but all the info is at the IG. I love you so much. Thank you for having me. I love Newsweek and I love The Parting Shot.
You are always welcome, anytime, any day. I love you so much. And thank you so much for listening to The Parting Shot. I am H. Alan Scott. You can follow me on everything. Go to newsweek.com for more and get ready for a year of Taylor Swift nonstop news because it's going to be exhausting. I'm already tired, but I'm tired by 4 p.m. most days anyway.
Same.
Yeah.